Have you ever had the feeling that you're a bit different from other people? Not in a negative way, but as if you see the world in a unique way, like your mind operates on a deeper level and no one seems to understand you in certain situations. If you've ever felt that way, you might be an INFJ, known as the rarest personality type in the world. Less than 2% of the population has this profile, which means that if you're an INFJ, you're truly in the minority. But what exactly does it mean to be an INFJ? Today, we're going to talk about 15 signs that might indicate you belong to this rare and fascinating group of people. You deeply feel other people's emotions. INFJs are masters at sensing what others are feeling. It's almost as if you have an emotional radar, picking up on the vibes around you. You know that moment when someone tells you they're fine, but you can clearly sense that they're not? This happens because INFJs possess extraordinary empathy. They can put themselves in another person's shoes, almost as if they are living that person's emotions. However, this can be both a gift and a curse, because sometimes this intense empathy can be emotionally exhausting. You value authenticity above all else. For an INFJ, being true and authentic is essential. Superficiality? They avoid it like the plague. Empty and trivial conversations that lead nowhere can be extremely frustrating for them. They crave real connections, deep exchanges of ideas and feelings. This doesn't mean they can't talk about the weather or other trivial matters, but those moments are just a way to start a conversation with a stranger, for example. What they truly want and value is to connect deeply and authentically with people. You are extremely intuitive. If you've ever had that gut feeling about something or someone, and later found out you were absolutely right, congratulations, you might be an INFJ. This intuition is one of your strongest traits. INFJs tend to read between the lines, seeing far beyond what is said or shown. Sometimes, they can predict future situations based on the current behavior of those around them. This ability can even unsettle others because it seems like they have an inner wisdom that goes beyond logic, almost like a premonition. You need moments of solitude to recharge. Although they are great at understanding others, INFJs are also introverts. They can thrive in social events, but after a while, they need to retreat and be alone. These moments of solitude are not just desired, they are essential for their well-being. It is during this time that they recharge, reflecting on their experiences and processing the intense emotions they have absorbed. You are idealistic and believe in a better world. INFJs are true dreamers. They have a clear vision of how the world should be and often work tirelessly to turn that vision into reality. Whether by helping a social cause, inspiring those around them, or even writing about important topics, INFJs don't easily accept the status quo. They believe that with effort, patience, and dedication, the world can become a better place. And don't think this is a naive view. They know change is hard, but they believe in the power of transformation. You are often a natural counselor. How many times have your friends or family come to you seeking advice? If this happens frequently, it could be another sign that you're an INFJ. Due to their empathy and ability to understand the feelings of others, INFJs are great listeners. They don't just listen but also offer wise and thoughtful advice. They have a special talent for seeing things from a broader perspective, which makes them true natural counselors. You are a perfectionist with high standards. Whether in personal or professional projects, INFJs tend to be perfectionists. They set high standards for everything they do and can be very demanding of themselves. This happens because, for them, every detail matters. Sometimes, this perfectionism can be paralyzing, as they may hesitate to start or finish a project if they feel it's not perfect yet. However, this trait is also what makes them extremely dedicated and committed to their goals. You prefer to have few, but true friends. While some people enjoy having a large network of acquaintances, INFJs prefer to keep a small but very close circle of friends. For them, quality always outweighs quantity. They value deep, meaningful relationships where they can be themselves and connect emotionally. An INFJ may have many acquaintances, but their true friends are those with whom they share their souls, vulnerabilities, and dreams. You are extremely loyal. If there's one thing that defines an INFJ, it's loyalty. When they care about someone, they are willing to do anything for that person. They value trust and connection, and when they find someone who respects these values, they are capable of giving 110% of themselves to maintain that relationship. However, if this loyalty is betrayed, they can also distance themselves completely, as they highly value emotional integrity. You avoid conflicts whenever possible. INFJs have a natural aversion to conflicts. This doesn't mean they can't handle confrontations when necessary, but they prefer to resolve everything peacefully and harmoniously. Conflicts can be emotionally draining for them, so they tend to avoid situations that might cause discord. They are masters at finding compromises and solutions that please everyone, always prioritizing peace and mutual understanding. You have a complex mind and live, inside your head. INFJs are known for being introspective and reflective. They spend a lot of time inside their own heads, analyzing situations, feelings, and ideas. Sometimes, this can make them seem distant or even uninterested in the outside world, but in reality, they are just deeply immersed in their own thoughts. Their mind is constantly working, seeking solutions to problems or deeply analyzing their experiences and emotions. You are creative and love to express it in different ways. Creativity is one of the trademarks of an INFJ. Whether through writing, art, music, or even personal projects, they have a need to express their unique vision of the world. This creativity is not just a hobby but a way to connect with the world around them and share their emotions and thoughts. For them, art is a universal language that transcends words. You are determined and persistent. When an INFJ sets a goal, it's hard to make them give up. They are extremely determined and, although they may be quiet about their ambitions, they are always silently working toward their objectives. This determination stems from their idealism, from the belief that they can make a difference in the world. However, they need to be truly passionate about what they are pursuing, otherwise, they may quickly lose interest. You have a unique view of the world and life. Lastly, INFJs see the world in a unique way. They possess a rare blend of emotional depth, intuition, creativity, and idealism that allows them to see what many people don't. While others may focus only on the superficial, INFJs are drawn to what lies beneath, always seeking to understand the why behind things. These are the most common signs that you might be an INFJ. If you identified with most of these points, it's likely that you belong to the rarest personality group in the world. And while being an INFJ can sometimes feel challenging, after all, living with such depth can be emotionally exhausting. Remember that the world needs people like you. People who truly care, who see beyond the obvious, and who are always striving for a better world. After all, being rare is a gift. If you're committed to your personal development and want to keep evolving and leveling up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, I always bring practical and powerful content to help you keep growing. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure to leave a like so that more people can be impacted as well. In the description, you'll find links to books that I've carefully selected, works that can completely transform the way you think and act. It's definitely worth checking out. And don't leave just yet. Take a look at the suggested videos here on the screen. They will help you even more on your personal development journey. See you there.